What are your thoughts about João Felix going back to Chelsea, says Dougie? Well, let's run a poll on that. I don't know what the fee is for João Felix, if anyone knows what that is. But there's two things I would say about that. One, they've had him before. So does it ever work out when you go back? Very, 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 very rarely. And two, do they need another attacking option? I agree with Zetti. João Felix is not going to solve your goal scoring problem. I mean, my reaction to the Chelsea game yesterday, I'm not even a Chelsea fan. It was pure frustration of just how frustrating Chelsea are. Now, I get Chelsea fans sticking up for them and going, it's our first game under a new manager, you don't know ball, this, that and the other. But sorry, last time I checked, it's about opinion. And my opinion was that first 45 minutes from Chelsea was lacklustre and shambolic. Both the goals were horrific goals to concede at home in the first game of the season. Your concentration levels were a joke. The second goal was crap keeping. The first goal was crap defending. Jackson being offside for that Palmer, that was a goal. Bad concentration. So I'm sorry, my opinion hasn't changed. I think Chelsea's attitude going into that game yesterday was not of the level that Chelsea fans deserve. Your defending should have been better on both goals, and Jackson should never be offside. And you turned what should have been a draw at best, at worst, into a loss. Harsh, but that's what I think. I will also say, I do not think that João Felix is the solution to your problem. João Felix, on his day, is a very, very good creative player. But João Felix is not going to score you 20 Premier League goals. And until Chelsea figure that out, you can buy as many attacking midfielders as you like. But when are you actually going to buy that world-class striker that everybody knows you need? Everybody knows it. Stephen Ross says, given Chelsea's performance against City, do you think a striker will be enough? I think that's what they need, mate. Chelsea very rarely get beat 3 or 4-0. And Chelsea very rarely don't create chances. So with an Ivan Toney or a Osimhen up front, they'll get 20 goals from a striker, and that'll give them more points. I guarantee you Chelsea will be top 4 if they get Osimhen. I guarantee you Chelsea will be top 4 if they got Ivan Toney. If they don't get that type of a striker this summer, I won't guarantee top 4 for Chelsea. So that's the simplest way to look at it. Chelsea will be in the top 4 if they get Osimhen or Ivan Toney. If they don't, they probably won't. End of conversation. It's really that football's not that hard. It's not. And Chelsea fans might get offended, and some people might disagree with me. That's absolutely fine. But I find Chelsea massively frustrating because they've got so much talent, but they haven't got the most important thing. You know, it's like building a Ferrari with the best wheels, the best engine, the best spoiler, the best paintwork, and then not putting a steering wheel on it. It won't work. I do know a couple of Chelsea fans, and to be honest, I don't think I misread the room with my video yesterday. They're not happy with what's going on. There is so much to be frustrated with Chelsea in the way that, you know, some of the decisions that have been made. But one of their biggest frustrations is the same one that we have as observers, that they don't have and haven't spent on a top-class striker. I mean, there are Chelsea fans that not like Nicholas. They do like Nicholas Jackson, but he ain't elite. He's not elite. Nicholas Jackson would not start for any of the top 6 from last season. Didn't Chelsea come 6th? Ow! Ow! It hurts! It hurts when I get it wrong. I am human. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. All right. He wouldn't start for. He wouldn't start for anyone in the top 5 last year. Jun says he'd start for Arsenal. Mate, you're having a bloody laugh. He wouldn't start for City. He wouldn't even get on their bench. He wouldn't start for Arsenal. He wouldn't start for Villa. And he wouldn't start for Liverpool. And he wouldn't start for Spurs. Nicholas says, I love what Chelsea are doing. Once just not you, all the media are going to eat their words. I'm sure top 4 is going to happen. Well, Nicholas, I mean, you're acting like you're about to produce a miracle. You've spent £1.5 billion in the last 18 months and you're acting like top four is going to be like Leicester winning the league. You should get top four, mate. You're massively, massively underachieving. Don't fall into the trap that if you get fourth place, you've had an amazing season. Like, you're massively underachieving. And yet some people are making out like it's okay. I tell you now, and I think every Chelsea fan would agree, in their own opinion, you'd all say the same. I genuinely think I could run that club better. And I don't have the experience or anything like that, but I could run that club better because I would not have spent the money where they've spent it. I'd have gone out and got them the thing that wins games. And I got 2. You haven't even got 1. And for the money you've spent, you could have got 2. You could have got 3. For all the £100 million players you've bought, not one of them is the guy who puts the ball in the back of the net. And your goalkeeper's not good enough either. Kokak says how arrogant. It's not arrogant, mate. I think any of you could do it as well because you know what you're talking about. The stupidity of not buying a top-class striker when you've spent over £1 billion is incredible to me. Absolutely incredible. What goalkeeper would you buy? I mean, God, there's so many goalkeepers Chelsea could have bought. You're telling me they couldn't have got Maignan, who plays for France? I mean, there's just so many goalkeepers you could go and get. Blues Enthusiast says, what are your thoughts on certain pundits sticking up for Sterling? He's been rubbish for the past 18 months and I think it's completely justifiable. Well, it's mates rates, isn't it, mate? I mean, unfortunately, that's what the media's been like for a long time. And when we had it at Manchester United, you had certain ex-players absolutely going in on Mourinho, and we've seen it with Ten Hag. But with Solskjaer, they literally sat there on live TV and said, I won't do it because I've played with him and he's a mate. And I used to be despairing, going, hold on a minute. We all pay a lot of money for these broadcasters who pay a lot of money to these ex-players. We're more than happy to slag people off when it suits them. But if it's one of their mates, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. We'll get people on who are actually level-headed then, because that's exactly what I think is what's happening with Sterling. Sterling's been the victim of some pretty borderline, if not racial profiling articles, 100%. You know, if you think about some of the stupid articles he's had written about him that must be very, very hard to swallow, where it's like, you know, footballer buys another big car or something like that. It's disgusting. That type of reporting is a disgrace. But that doesn't mean that he's right to do what he's done here. I mean, that statement never should have gone out. And they're saying, well, we didn't put a statement out. We gave it to a journalist. Well, what do you think happens when you give a statement to a journalist? You may as well put it out on a tweet. That goes out just before a Chelsea game. And all that's happened is the manager has decided not to put Raheem Sterling on the bench. The last time I checked, it wasn't Sir Raheem Sterling. It was Raheem Sterling, Chelsea footballer. And the last time I checked, you can be dropped, you can be benched, you can be left out. That's all that's happened. And as for this bollocks that, well, he was told that he was part of the plans. I'll tell you a story, right? 14-year-old Bridge. I'm a school team regular and we've got a bloody good school team and we're doing really well. Work experience at Grantham Town at 14. Big cup game on Saturday morning for the school. I'm a regular playing at centre-back, right? Friendly on Thursday night. I'm getting a bit edgy. I'm going, I don't want to miss that game in case some miracle happens and someone plays well in my place. So I get in contact with I speak to the school manager and I say, I am doing work experience in Grantham, but I can leave early to come back and play the friendly. So, oh, don't worry about that. You'll be playing on Saturday anyway. You don't need to come. All right, I'll be fine. Saturday morning, I'm on the bloody bench. I didn't put a statement out on Twitter. My camp didn't come out in my defence at all. I sat on the bench. We played absolutely rubbish. I was on at half-time and I won my place back. Kept my mouth shut and was professional. That's what you should do. I'm sure we've all been in that situation. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video because we all know only legends like videos and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching as always.